Hi, my name is Miriam, and today I'll be taking you on a supermarket tour. So the supermarket that I attended to was Freshco. This is owned by Sobeys, which is under the Empire Company. This Freshco is located at Victoria and Gerrard, which is East York. And the reason why I chose this supermarket because it's really very, very close to my home. It's an easy convenience. I don't have to worry about traffic or transit. It's a simple in and out, and this is why I chose this particular Freshco. So the cereal aisle was the aisle I chose to investigate, and the reason being is because of the different types of cereals and because of how very eye-catching the aisle is, and also how this aisle is located in a specific area of the store, because when you notice is that the dairy aisle is really close by, so it's a simple going to the cereal aisle, buy your cereal, and then going straight into the dairy aisle, buy your milk, and etc., and then off you go. So what surprised me the most about reading the supermarket tour was that how there were different types of brands. Honestly, I only knew of two, which was Kellogg's and General Mills, but when reading the supermarket tour, it was surprisingly nice to know that there actually are other different types of brands and not those two. And also it was surprising to learn that Kellogg's and General Mills, those two being the main cereal brands, and the fact that they own 32% of the market company. What I agreed with the supermarket tour was that the favorite cereals are up in front, and they are the front center of the aisle, or they're right at the beginning of the aisle. That colorful ones are also on the bottom shelf so that they can be eye level with children because they're very colorful and they have really cool characters on the box. And less known brands and healthy brands are all the way in the end of the aisle, sort of in a way of hiding it from consumers so they don't go and buy it, but more go for the favorite cereals or the known cereals or the popular cereals. The expectation when I went into this was that it was just going to be a typical shopping experience, something I do every day. It's an in and out, buy whatever I have to buy, look whatever I have to look, and just go. But after doing this tour, my expectation really changed. I noticed things I never noticed before. For example, the popular cereals being front and center, the colorful ones with the cool characters are always on the bottom so children can see it. The really known cereal brands are put in the front so everyone can grab and go. And that healthy cereals or expensive cereals were put in the back so the consumers don't see them so they can't buy them. Going into biases, I do not believe the supermarket tour book has a bias when coming to the cereal aisle, because going on this tour, you do notice all these things that the book has mentioned. For example, once again, the favorite cereals being front and center, how it's only Kellogg's and General Mills, how Kellogg's cereals are put together in one group, and how General Mills cereals are put in another group, and how they're never together. They're always with their own little groups. How healthy cereals were put in the back of the aisle or at the end of the aisle, and you had to really walk down to see it so that you could actually browse it. And you notice how these cereals were a little more expensive than the other cereals, like your favorite cereals, or how Kellogg's and General Mills were on the same price. So the supermarket tour book was spot on these things. So there isn't really any bias on the cereal aisle. It really reinforced my idea or assumptions that the cereals only do come in 3 different colors, which is red, blue, and green. These colors are associated with hunger, so when you look at them, you get hungry, you want these cereals, and also how the fact that your favorite cereals are just right there, you don't have to look for them, and the fact that they're always on sale, they're super cheap, and how they always run out. So these were some of the ideas and assumptions I had that were reinforced when during this supermarket tour. What I learned was that when I'm buying my cereals, I buy them based on the brand, which is either Kellogg's or General Mills, and how eye-catching they are, because they only come in 3 different colors, red, blue, or yellow. I also noticed or learned about myself was that I don't go further down the aisle to the more healthier brands or the less known brands, because they're always down the aisle and I don't really see them. I only see the popular or favorite cereals. And also how I buy them always on sale. They're never on regular price. They're always on sale. They're super cheap, making you buy them and actually in a whole bunch. So you don't only buy one, you buy like 3 or 4 and you take them home. So you're spending a lot more money buying all these cereals. It was a surprising experience to see or to learn about my shopping habits from this experience. Also, it was surprisingly odd that I only buy big brand names. I never bothered to really look into other brands, just these brands and just go. And also, it was surprisingly weird to notice that I don't take the time to look at other options. I don't really walk down the aisle. I just come in the middle or the beginning of the aisle, buy my cereals, and just go. For the future, what I'm gonna do from now on is take my time and look around. I won't only buy cereal based on names, but also on quality too. And it's also important for myself and others to read what you're buying, see what type of ingredients are in your cereals or any other food you buy from grocery stores, to see if it's healthy, if it's not, how much are GMO in them, how much of them are actually healthy, how much of them are actually organic, how much of them have way too much sugar in them. So I think it's important for moving forward is that I always read what I'm buying and buy quality, not quantity. And that's it of the tour. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new from this tour. And that you learn to read before you buy anything and you buy quality, not name. So once again, thank you for watching and have a great day.